The Battle of Shiloh was one of the bloodiest battles in the American Civil War and led to 23,000 casualties. When the battle took her husband's life, Lieutenant Colonel Herman Canfield of the 72nd Ohio Volunteer Infantry, Martha was devastated, but she chose not to surrender to grief. Based on an actual letter written by Martha after her husband's death, this is the remarkable story of how a resilient woman turned grief into a legacy of service.
To my kind friend, Cola Ralph Buckland, I have indeed lost a devoted husband, and my children a kind, affectionate, and indulgent father. I would not wish him back, yet my bleeding, desolate heart can hardly give him up. I try to feel submissive, but the struggle is costing me. I can only take comfort in knowing that he died for a noble cause, and he is now with his Savior.
Martha chose not to surrender to grief. Instead, she asked the War Department for permission to visit the wounded.
I have from Secretary Stanton a permit to visit all hospitals and depots of sick and wounded soldiers in the Department of the Mississippi, and an order to all the officers in the service to afford me courtesy, assistance, and protection.
Over the years, Martha comforted wounded soldiers in military hospitals in Memphis and Vicksburg. She rallied support to gather medical supplies, volunteers, and food to Union bases. She could not save her husband, but she could save others. She established an orphan asylum at Memphis to provide shelter for children who were orphaned or in need. She kept turning grief into strength to better the lives of others. Towards the end of her life, Martha continued to care for others at the Bristol, Rhode Island, hospital established by her physician sons. She died in 1890. History remembers the battles men fought, but not always the battles women carried in their hearts. When war took everything from Martha, she rebelled with compassion. When grief silenced others, she responded with care. She turned sorrow into strength and remembrance into legacy. Letters We Forget preserves the forgotten voices of history, ordinary people who lived, loved, and endured extraordinary times. We share these letters to educate, to remember, and to honor. Many of the writings featured are from the public domain. For more recent works, we use short excerpts or creative reinterpretations under fair use for educational and historical storytelling. All readings, adaptations, and visuals are original works created by Letters We Forget, LWF.